Hi guys, what do you think about global warming?
I have an argument about global warming. Measurements show that there has been warming on the Earth's surface, but there are many errors in the values. Most of the information was collected by surface meteorologic station located in urban centers.
Yeah, because when this station notice an increase in temperature, they are measuring the island effect that takes place in cities. Furthermore, information beyond 1 or 200 years is approximate and therefore may con significant errors.
I don't think that it could be real. I mean, the heating is unequivocal. Ocean measurements, the reduction of glaciers and Arctic ice, the change in the pattern of the seasons and the different measures had shows results consistent with those provided by surface weather station. The island effect exists, but its influence is less, and it has been used to correct calculations.
On the other hand, NASA's analysis, for example, use only information from rural weather stations to see trends, most of which has occurred since in 1979.
If the global temperature has risen, now it has stopped doing so since 1998, more than a decade. The date show nothing of warming.
I don't think so. In In 1998 was a particularly warm year because of the El Niño phenomenon, which that year was remarkably intense, while 2008 was unusually cold due to La Niña. There are always variations between each year, so choosing a particularly warm year to start the analysis and a cold one to finish it is very arbitrary. If you start in 1997 or 1999, 90, you can see a marked increase.
Well, in fact, in recent years, the air has gotten hotter. And at the beginning of the last millennium, there was a warm period. It was the medieval war period, in which temperatures, at least in Europe, were higher than today. The Arctic was warmer in 1930 than it is now.
Yeah, but there were many periods in Earth's history that were warmer than now. There's variation by the influence of the sun, the rumors of the Earth's orbit or continental configurations, but none of these factors can be compared to greenhouse gases. On the other hand, there is not much evidence of a medial warm period outside of Europe. Uh, as for the Arctic, and while it is true that it was warning in the 1930, than in subsequent years, it's warmer now. A recent study showed that it's warmer than in the last 200 years. Also, climate is mostly influenced by the sun, because Earth history shows that climate has regularly responded to cyclic change in solar radiation.
Any warming can be attributed mainly to variation in the sun's magnetic field and the solar wind.
No, no, no. Solar variations affect the climate, but they are not the only factor. Since there has been a trend since the 1960s, the influence of the sun cannot be point, pinpointed as the cause of rising temperatures.
Exactly. The difference between the two ends of the solar cycle, which lasts uh, 11 years, is 10 times less than the effect of greenhouse gases in the same period.
Well, in any case, tell who is right.
Makes sense.